I think I've gathered some 1, 2, 3 pieces of wisdom in my 20 years of living. First of all, I'm so happy for you, girl. You're worthy of love, you're worthy of time, you're worthy of gentleness, you're worthy of being cared for. I don't. Next question, please. And you're not built for that. What do you do? That's the question. I don't want to open my new one because I know this one bado iko na kitu ndani. And I know I'm about to say this and you'll roll your eyes and be like, girl, it's not that simple. But unajua nini, the beauty is wewe ni mtu mkubwa na hakuna mtu atakuchapa. Speak up. It's okay. I promise you it's okay. Your feelings are valid and you deserve to be heard. Oh my gosh, mi ndo nauliza hiyo swali. Wow, gets better. It gets better. Please repeat after me. It gets better. Zita kuvunja hadi maini. Because what? Anytime I think about it, I'm usually I feel like extending grace is an extreme sport. Oh my goodness. I could cry just thinking about it, but grace, okay? I don't think you're a bad friend. I like this question. Hello beautiful people, my name is Janice Candy and you are watching Candy TV. Welcome if you're new here and welcome back if you're not. By the setup of this video, you guys already know this is about to be a sit down video. I'm so excited for this one. You guys really liked the last sit down. I didn't expect that, but we're back, okay? And today we're going to be talking specifically about friendship, and this time I'm going to be doing my skincare with you guys. I don't think you guys can see it through the screen, but I'm here to tell you that my skin is going through it, and it's okay, it's normal. It happens to me like every once in a month, every month, because of my period. Yeah, so when it's about that time, I usually find myself having small breakouts and all of that. So I'm just here to pamper my skin and talk to you guys, you know, have a little chit chat. Nimewa miss, like I've missed just talking and all of that. And so what I want to do right now is transfer the questions from my phone to my laptop. So I'm going to be reading them from my laptop because clearly I'm using my phone to film. I don't know whether it being this windy is going to distract me. Like, I hope you guys can hear what I'm saying. I'll confirm after I'm done introducing the video. Yeah, literally that's all we're going to be doing today. And today we're going to be I don't know if I've already told you, have I? We're going to be specifically talking about friendship. I asked you guys to give me questions about friendship, and I got nice questions. You guys have nice questions, and I'm going to answer to the best of my ability. I mean, guys, I'm turning 20 in about 30 something days. So one might argue that, what do you know as a 20-year-old about friendship? I think I've gathered some 1, 2, 3 pieces of wisdom in my 20 years of living. Might not be much to some, but I hope you guys will get an insight or two from this video. If you have any more questions, if you have any topics that you guys would like us to cover in the near future, leave them down in the comments below. I'm here to serve you. What else guys? Kindly subscribe if you haven't already, because we are on the road to 1K, and I've been saying that in at least the last 5 or 6 videos. Guys, can we just make it happen once and for all? Because we can and we will before my birthday, okay? We shall. Speaking of using my sunset lamp, because look at that glow. Look at it. I'm waiting for my photos, for my, like the screenshots I've taken from my phone to load on my laptop. And sijui why it's dragging its feet, but yeah, that's what we're doing. I didn't do much to my skin in the morning. I literally just washed my face and used the moisturizer because I knew I was going to do this video. The smoothie. It's just watermelon and pineapple blended together. And it's really, really nice actually. Hey, it's dragging its feet. Hey, I have things to do. It has finally loaded. So first of all, I'm gonna go in with this byeeeee AHA charcoal mask. It's a 3-in-1 wash scrub mask. I don't think I've ever used it as a wash, to be honest, or even a scrub. I only use it as a face mask, but this is what we're going to go in with first. And I'm going to be using my mask applicator, which I unboxed with you guys in a vlog or two before this one. This one I got it from Miniso. I got this from Jumia. I'm gonna leave the link to every product that I use in this video in the description box, okay? So first question, it's not even a question, it's just Claire disturbing me. Alisema, please make for me your chicken mushroom soup. And I said, girl, I know you're gonna be watching this kuja kwetu, as in mini neighbor wako ukuje uweke chakula uweke kwa microwave. Mimi sijui unataka nikusaidia aje. Nakupenda sana, wewe kuja tu. Aya, the next, now my first question, that wasn't a question, but my first question says how to handle experiencing love in ways that you're not used to, because it's your first time to actually experience healthy friendship and you'd want to keep it. First of all, I'm so happy for you, girl. I'm so happy for you because, do you know, guys, it's never too late to experience beautiful things. It's never too late to experience love, and I'm happy for you. Now, how to accept, I think, is, how do I say this, is training your mind to believe that you're worthy of this kind of love. Because the moment you believe that you're okay, the wind is, I hope you guys can hear me over the wind, but I'm saying that train your mind to believe that you're worthy of these things. How you can train your mind is using affirmations, and also letting your friends know that, by the way guys, this can be kind of scary for me, not gonna lie, so be patient with me. I'm not gonna be 100%. Be patient with me, I'm heading there, okay? So first of all, let them know so that they're aware, and it's not so that it doesn't feel like now you're being love bombed, no. And train yourself to accept that you're worthy of love, you're worthy of these things, because again, it's not easy. Because say for example, if you're used to rejection all of your life, once you find acceptance, it's not something you just jump into because it's unfamiliar, and that's okay. So give yourself grace during this season and be like, you know what, life is good and this is what life is giving me, so let me accept it, you know. And once you start believing that you're worthy of love, you're worthy of time, you're worthy of gentleness, you're worthy of being cared for, then it all starts, you start accepting it, you know. And also reciprocate that kind of love that you're being given, because friendship is also a two-way thing. Friendship is just like a romantic relationship, not that I would know, but it's two-way. Me scratch my back, I scratch yours, you know. It's not like, sometimes you're gonna be at 3/4 when the other person is at 1/4, fine, okay, but the thing is, you guys are 3/4 plus 1/4 is 1, right? So you guys make a full package, so you have to meet each other halfway, okay? Yeah, so that would be my advice for you, girl, and I'm so happy for you once again. All right, yeah, so let's move on to the next question. I can't even wear my specs now because I won't. Let me see. Hold on. What are your thoughts on friendships that aren't Christ-centered? That's a good question. That is a very good question. That's a good question. I don't know, girl. Allow me to say I don't know what my thoughts would be. But then again, it depends what you mean by Christ-centered. I don't know how to answer that question, to be honest. I don't know, to be honest. I don't. Next question. Hi babe, what do you think about high maintenance friendships? E.g., you have a close friend who is an extrovert and loves being outside and hanging out a lot, as an introvert whose social battery, hold on, he goes on to the next one. Okay, let's just start again. What do you think about high maintenance friendships? E.g., you have a close friend who's an extrovert and loves being outside and hanging out a lot, as an introvert whose social battery ni kama ya Infinix. Do you think it's unfair, quote unquote, if you only do half of the things your friend wants to do because at times you don't feel like doing them? Is that not investing in a friendship? How do you find a balance? And can Instagram please add their word counts? If you don't mind sharing. What would, okay, that's, I feel like is a part of another question, but let's answer that question first. You're an introvert, your friend is an extrovert. They love being outside, they love being around you so much, and you're not built for that. What do you do? That's the question. So I think, hold on, I don't want to open my new one because I know this one bado iko na kitu ndani. I want you to take me home. Higher. Sawa. So what I think, and I know I'm about to say this and you'll roll your eyes and be like, girl, it's not that simple. But communication. Unajua nini? The beauty is wewe ni mtu mkubwa na hakuna mtu atakuchapa. Ukisema hutaki kwenda na uko na a good reason why you don't want to be outside, let them know, you know, because not everybody is built to be outside. Child, sometimes nasikianga ni kama naambiwa nitoke kwa nyumba, I feel like it's a death sentence. Because what do you mean you're telling me to go outside? But then other times I want to be young and tanned and outside, and you know, you know what I'm talking about. So, and that's just the ambivert in me. So you who is an introvert, you like chilling in the house, you'd prefer reading a book rather than clubbing or crocheting, movie night rather than, you know, shaking us somewhere. That is completely okay. And you see, the beauty is, Kwanzaa, you mentioned that you usually do half the things. You're not at 100% with this person, but you try, you put in effort, and that's the most important thing. So props to you. You usually put in effort. But the thing is, again, I've said it before, I'll say it again, friendships are two-way. You know, they're a two-way thing. It's nipe nikupe. So if today we're outside, you know, shouting at the top of our lungs, this, that, the other, I'm a piano, this, that, can at least tomorrow we go to the movies, especially like usiku ama mchana zenye hakuna watu, like, you know, if you don't communicate these things, they're probably just thinking, oh my god, maybe I'm being too much. Especially, you know, like, I know as an extrovert how it can feel sometimes to be like, oh my god, I'm doing too much, maybe I just need to back off. They end up thinking that you don't like them or something like that. I don't know, but communication would be very, very important in this situation, and just let them know. And I'm pretty sure by the time they became friends with you, they knew that you're an introvert, and maybe now they're just pushing the limit to see what can she do, what can she do, and this is just subconscious, like hadi hajui anafanya hivyo. So just communicate and let them know, like, whether I am not built like you. So I would really appreciate it if you came down to my level. Like, just meet me here. You know, your social battery is at 100%. I'm at 50. I'll try bump it up to 75. Can you just, you know, lower yours to 75? It's fine. It's okay. You're an adult. Nobody's gonna beat you up. Just speak up. Okay? Speak up. It's okay. I promise you, it's okay. We're all built different, and this is just one of those cases where I'm pretty sure ukiongea na yeye umwambie, they'll be like, oh, I'm so sorry, I didn't realize I was being like that with you. Do you understand? Yeah, so I think communicate how you're feeling. It's okay, your feelings are valid, and you deserve to be heard. Okay? Yeah, so you continue on to ask, if you don't mind sharing, what was the biggest friendship heartbreak you experienced, and how did you deal with it? Also, in your opinion, do you think platonic friendship heartbreaks hurt less or more than relationship bonds, or just as much? Oh my gosh, me don't know, your Sally. Wow. Wow, let me just breathe first of all before I start crying. I talked about this, I think, in my last sit down video, that I was rather very gullible in high school, and I'm glad that I've gotten to the point where I can admit it, and it's not just an unspoken thing. I can admit that I was gullible, and I'm of course not going to share at this juncture what exactly happened, but I like that this is my friend who's asked, so we'll talk about it, girl. We'll talk about it. But hey, high school girls will show you shaggy. Let me tell you, if there's any high school kid watching this and you're having had a hard time with your friends, take it from me that it gets better. 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 Please repeat after me. It gets better. Like, you'll find friends who are going to ride with you, who are going to be so healthy for you, and you're going to be in shock, because it's going to be like, wow, what have I been doing all my life? I'm done applying my mask. I was taking my time with it because sina haraka. Yeah, so I think friendship heartbreaks will do a number on you. Zita kuvunja hadi maini. Because what? Anytime I think about it, I'm usually just in awe. And you know, especially because with friends, it's like you're your rawest version with this person. They were a stranger once upon a time, and then you guys met, and now they see you as you, the way you see yourself, and it's all these things laid bare in front of this person, and it's just like, oh my goodness, now I'm no longer friends with this person. They literally have a copy of who I am in their heads. Like, do you get it? Because it's like, okay, maybe, say for example, I don't even know how to articulate that, but in my head it makes sense. But please, to answer your question, in short, I feel like friendship heartbreaks hurt even more than romantic relationship heartbreaks. Chai. Hey. Hiya. Sawa. Next question. How do you keep the friendship alive on off days? I don't know whether I mentioned, but you're waiting for it to dry down, so that's what I'm doing. So how do you what? Keep the friendship alive on off days? I feel like part of friendship, the biggest part of friendship would be grace. And so I think because of different factors such as trauma and just past experiences, grace can be a hard thing to give outside of yourself. You know, we are selfish beings. We are wired to always be gracious with ourselves sometimes, unless at some point in your life you were forced to unlearn this. But extending grace to other people can be very, very hard, I know. And I feel like extending grace is an extreme sport. It's an extreme sport, and it's something you don't just learn overnight. It's something you need to intentionally put work into, okay? For example, fine example, there's a day, this Jazz Fest thing ilikuwa juzi. I had tickets to go, and I was like, Claire, could you please, like, can we go? Like, could you please go? And show me, I don't feel like leaving the house today. Now, let me tell you, past me would be like, girl, but please, Amma, you don't like me, this, that, the other, blah, blah, blah. And you know, in my head, it would definitely have registered as, should I want to spend time with me? What the hell? Like, you know, she's being selfish or something like that. But she just really didn't want to leave the house, and that's okay. We're adults. Like, you can be outside every single day. I mean, I did end up going because nilikuwa kwa salon na nilichelewa. It's the day I had gone to make my hair. But that's the thing. Like, extending grace is something very, I mean, I would term it as, I wouldn't say it was an off day for her. She just wanted to stay at home. But I'm just saying, you won't have the energy for other people every single day. And same way you would be gracious with yourself, I feel like you should be gracious with the next person, because it's like, this is chosen family. This is chosen family. You have chosen this person. Like, so as much vile tu umemchagua ni umpe grace pia yeye, kwa sababu we're not going to be at 100% all of us each and every single day. And as I've mentioned before, if you're giving me a quarter, I'm gonna give you 3/4, because this is what I signed up for when I decided to become your friend. And now, see, that's if you like decide for one person. And I know how hard it can be if you have like a couple of friends who you're really close to and you would like to maintain your friendship with, people who you like, especially now after high school, and you guys are dispersed and people are in different areas of the world. Oh my goodness, I could cry just thinking about it. But people are in different areas of the world, of the country even, and it's like, okay, somebody is gonna go off and, you know, start doing something new with their life, and at that point you're still a priority in their lives, yes, but it's like the other more pressing matters to be handled, other than, they're not, like, you're not going to be at the top of their heads 24/7, and that's okay. That is definitely okay. So what I'm saying is grace, that is how you keep the friendship alive on off days. Grace, okay? Yeah, next question. What does it say? Hold on. I don't find it easy. That's my baby. When I'm scared, I don't find it easy to open up to my friends, and I think they get offended. But it's because I don't think vitu zingine ni za kila mtu kujua. The things they tell me, e.g. about their relationships, I can't get myself to tell them. Am I a bad friend? Please don't tag me. We're not gonna tag you, girl. It's okay. So I don't think you're a bad friend. I don't think you're a bad friend. I mean, I really truly understand why your friends would be offended, because, you know, they want to be in the loop, they want to be a part of your life, they want to, you know, be involved in your life. So I understand why they would be offended. But do you think that your inability to, like, share these things is something like, it's not ati vitu zingine si za kila mtu kujua. Let's not term it as that. Do you think it's something else? Like, is it something you need to get over? Is it just because you're like that? I mean, I feel like getting to the bottom of the reason why this happens would make it make sense for you and them. You get? Because say for example, if I don't know, if for example when you were younger or when you were growing up, you found yourself sharing with people who, you know, couldn't keep things to themselves, or they use this information to bite you in the ass later on, I don't know. But do you think that this is as a result of trauma, or is it just because uko tu hivo, like hivo tu ndo uko? Is it that you don't find it easy to share information with people unless you're asked? Like, what is it? I feel like getting to the bottom of it would help it easy. It would help the load be easier for you and for your friends as well. And then again, I've said this before, I'll say it again: communicate. Just let them know, you know what, like I would prefer to keep that to myself. Wewe ni mtu mkubwa, hakuna mtu atakushoot. Okay? Yeah. So I don't think you're a bad person, and neither are your friends. You just have to find a common ground. Like, what is the boundary? What do we share? What don't we share? What would I, like, you know? Because also me, I would feel some type of way, to be honest, if I'm always telling you about my man. I'm telling you about this, that, the other, and you don't tell me nothing. Like, I would feel like you don't trust me. So I understand why you would feel offended. But none of you are on the wrong. So just find a center ground and communicate. You're asking mkono. But yeah, it really inspires me so much as a thick girl, even if we're constantly body shamed. I love you so much. I love you too. This wasn't about friendship. I love you too. And yeah, what does friendship mean to you? I like this question. What does friendship mean to you? Family, chosen family. That's what friendship means to me. Do you know how precious it is that you sleep at night knowing that somebody chose me? Mimi alinichagua mimi, akisema mimi nitakuwa rafiki yake. Like, that aspect of being chosen, handpicked and chosen, because I don't think friendship just happens. Friendship doesn't just happen. When you see someone across the room and you're like, oh my god, I want to be friends. I don't think friendship just happens. Until now you're friends because you found yourself in the same class or something like that. It doesn't just happen. Like, in a kwanga us, whether it's conscious or subconscious, it's a choice. Like, so the fact that somebody chose me as Janice to be friends with, number one. Number two, they chose me to pour time into. They chose me to pour effort into, and they're allowing me to do the same for them. I feel like that's the most precious thing, because what do you mean? What do you mean you chose me? Like, it's very validating, and especially to know that this person is allowing me to show up for them is also something that's very, 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 very beautiful. I don't know, girl. I think chosen family is what friendship means to me, and this is my friend who asked, and I'm honored that I'm called your friend. You can call me your friend, and that I can call you my friend. So yeah, how did you and your best friend meet? To let me watch this face mask off, and then I come back and answer that question.
I don't even say bye no more. I be like, mwah, no bras.